Ian, you said you weren't working late tonight, remember? So why aren't you home yet?
Ugh, Nina, seriously? I'm having a good time here, and you're already blowing up my phone?
Wait, are you drinking?
Bingo! You got it in one.
Are you kidding me right now?
Relax, babe. Chill out. It's no big deal. We're just having a couple drinks after work.
You told me, you promised, no overtime, no delays. We had plans. You said you'd be home. And you lied. Again.
Come on, it's just a few drinks. What's the harm?
The harm is that you disappear without warning and act like it's normal. You said you'd help with the paperwork. You said we'd talk to the realtor tonight. Remember? Do you even realize how much I've been juggling this week?
Jeez, can't you calm down for once? I'm out with the guys. It's called blowing off steam, Nina.
At this hour? On a Wednesday? What is this, college again?
Okay, time to hit the next bar. On to round 4. Let's go!
4th bar? Are you serious right now? That's it. Enough already. Ian? You didn't come home last night. Again, what the hell is going on? Do you even realize what day it is?
Relax, I did come home. I just didn't want to wake you. I got my stuff together and left before you got up.
What? What are you even talking about?
Oh, right. I guess I forgot to mention, I'm on a business trip starting today.
What? A business trip? Are you seriously telling me this now?
Look, it kinda came up last minute, alright? I was checking my schedule, noticed I had this long weekend completely clear, and boom, my boss called and asked if I could cover for a coworker who called out sick. Pretty lucky, huh?
Lucky? Are you kidding me?
Hey, get this. It's in Hawaii. They told me that once I'm done with the work part, I could take a few days off to relax, explore the island, maybe hit the beach. I mean, come on, how could I not say yes to that?
Ian, are you seriously telling me that you are leaving for 10 days to Hawaii and you just forgot to tell me?
It's not that big a deal, Nina. I figured I'd tell you once I got to the airport, but you called first.
You figured. You figured you'd mention it later. Ian, today is Maggie's wedding. Your sister's wedding.
Oh, right.
You forgot. You actually forgot your own sister's wedding day? Ian, don't you walk away from this conversation. You don't get to opt out of reality because it's inconvenient. You left me to face your entire family alone. You left me to explain why the groom's best man didn't show, why your parents are embarrassed, why your sister was crying backstage because her own brother couldn't be bothered to show up. And what was it for? A suntan and some free drinks in a tropical hotel? Do you even care about anyone but yourself? Nina? Sorry to bother you again, but have you been able to reach Ian? No, not yet. He said something earlier about boarding time, and if that was true, then he's probably in the air right now. I mean, usually phones are supposed to be turned off mid-flight, and with the time difference between here and Hawaii, I guess we won't hear from him for at least another 5 hours or so. Right, that makes sense. Still, this is just frustrating. Nina, I am so sorry about all this. You don't need to apologize. This isn't your fault. But it's still so... Seriously, you have nothing to apologize for. It's Ian's decision, and honestly, I don't even understand what he was thinking. Choosing a trip during your wedding, no less? I agree. I really do. I still can't believe it. You're still going ahead with the wedding, though, right? Yes, we've decided to go on with it. It's a small ceremony, just close friends and family, and, well, I already spoke to my fiancé. He was obviously shocked and disappointed, but he was also very understanding. We've decided not to let Ian ruin it. I understand. All right, then I'll head to the venue soon. Let's talk more in person once I'm there, okay? Yes, of course. I'll be waiting. Nina, I'm so sorry. Please contact me as soon as you see this. It's urgent, really urgent. Maggie, are you okay? I'm on my way, just walking to the car. Wait, are you already driving? No, not yet. I'm still heading to the parking lot. Oh, good. Then maybe, can I ask you to take the train instead? What? Why? What happened? You just told me 15 minutes ago the ceremony was still happening. What's changed? A lot. Too much. There are multiple reasons we might have to cancel the wedding entirely. Cancel it? What on earth could have happened in just 15 minutes? Before I explain everything, I want to tell you what's most relevant to you. We just received information through my husband's relatives about Ian. Your husband's relatives? Well, that's unexpected. I know, I was just as shocked. But the real shock was the content of what we found out. Okay. Tell me, what is it? Nina, I really think it's best you don't drive right now. Please take the train. This is not something you should hear while behind the wheel. We'll send someone to meet you at the station. All right, I trust you, but please, just tell me, what about Ian? His trip to Hawaii, it's not a business trip. It's a vacation. With someone else. What? Are you saying Ian's cheating? Yes, I'm so sorry. No, wait, this can't be happening. I had a feeling, a horrible nagging feeling in the back of my mind, but I kept pushing it away, telling myself I was paranoid. You weren't. You were right to doubt. So, if it's gotten this far, does that mean you know who he's with? Yes, we know. And Nina, I don't know how to say this gently. It's my brother-in-law's wife. Wait, your brother-in-law's? As in your husband's older brother's wife? Exactly. The one who was sitting with us at the engagement dinner last month? The one who hugged you and said she was so excited for the wedding? Oh my God. Yeah, Ian's been seeing her in secret. And now they're in Hawaii together under the pretense of a business trip. Well, that's not just betrayal, that's a nuclear-level disaster. We know, it's rocked the entire family. My brother-in-law is devastated, my parents-in-law are furious. Nina, are you okay? I don't know. I can barely feel my legs. They're shaking. I want to scream, but I can't even find the air for it. Please don't try to drive. Let us meet you at the station. You are not alone in this, Nina. Most of the family is on your side. I can't believe he did this. On the day of your wedding, no less. That's why we had to cancel. This scandal, it's too much, too fresh. We need time to process, to regroup, to protect everyone involved. And he just walked out, as if nothing mattered. No explanation, no apology. Cowardice always hides behind convenience. But now he has nowhere left to hide. I'm getting on the train. I'll be there soon. Thank you. Take your time. We'll be waiting.
Huh? Wait, did she send something after that?
Man, finally marked as read.
Oh, Nina, sorry, I've just been crazy busy. I literally forgot to turn my phone back on.
Are you in Hawaii now?
Yep, even if it's for work, I mean, come on, it's Hawaii. Just being here lifts your whole mood, you know?
Well, that mood of yours is about to hit rock bottom. You might want to scroll up through our chat history right now.
Wait, what? Maggie's wedding was 3 days ago?
Correct. 3 days. You forgot your sister's wedding. Would you like to explain how exactly that happened?
Okay, look, I think I wrote it down wrong in my planner. I had it in there for next weekend. Honest mistake.
The ceremony is over. Everything went ahead without you. And you didn't even realize you missed it until just now.
Yikes! Yeah, that's on me. But hey, once I'm back from Hawaii, I'll tell you all about it. And I'll apologize to Maggie, too. I'll make it up to her, I swear. But for now, maybe take a breath, huh? Let's just calm down.
So, are you coming back soon?
Well, about that.
So the answer is no. You're not coming back.
Look, I'm already here. It's not like I can just pack up and leave now. It's a work trip. I accepted it and I have to see it through, right?
Understood.
Really? Wow, thanks. Glad we're on the same page. I'll be back in a week, like I said. Until then, I might be a little hard to reach. Signal's weird, island time and all that.
Sure. Then I'll just say this once.
Okay.
Enjoy your last affair. Make it count.
Wait, last what? Affair? What? Hold on, what are you talking about? Nina, I'm heading to the airport. Time to leave Hawaii.
Ian, I wonder, how did you interpret my last words to you? I assumed you'd grasp the reality of the situation. I thought maybe, just maybe, you'd realize the depth of the mess you're in.
Oh, I got it. I figured since I already got caught, I might as well enjoy the rest of the trip while it lasts. No point sulking in paradise, right?
Unbelievable. Even now, you're still coasting on arrogance.
Look, I know what's coming. You're gonna say we need to discuss the divorce once I'm back in Ohio. Fine by me. I'll take responsibility, pay the alimony, whatever. It's only fair.
Of course you'll pay. That's not even up for debate. But let me ask you something far more important. Do you actually know who Patty, your little vacation companion, really is?
Sure I do. She's one of Maggie's husband's relatives, right? Honestly, I fell for her the moment I saw her at that pre-wedding family dinner. She told me later she'd felt the same spark. We quietly exchanged contact info and, well, you know how it goes. Our love grew behind the scenes.
Nobody asked for your romantic origin story of adultery. Don't ever paint infidelity as some poetic journey. It's disgusting.
Oh, sorry.
What's even more pathetic is that it's now obvious you had no idea who she truly is. You had no clue what family you were messing with.
What do you mean?
Remember how Maggie kept saying she was trying to get a hold of you before the wedding, but you were unreachable? She never got the chance to fully explain her husband's family background.
Wait, what background?
Since I've been granted permission, I'll be the one to explain now. Maggie's father-in-law, her husband's dad, had been hospitalized for a long time. He passed away on the day of the wedding.
What? But I thought the ceremony still happened.
It did. It was a funeral, not a wedding.
You're joking.
Maggie's husband is the second son. With the family's blessing, he chose to leave behind their business and live a clean, law-abiding life.
Clean life? Wait, you mean...
Yes, they're a crime syndicate. I'm not that deep into the world, but even I can tell this is very bad. The eldest son, Maggie's brother-in-law, is the second in command. He's next in line, and he led the funeral in his father's place.
Second in what now?
The man right beneath the boss. And his wife, the woman standing next to him at every formal event, the woman they expected to grieve with the family at her father-in-law's funeral, is Patty, the woman currently sitting next to you on that return flight from Hawaii.
What?
That's right. The boss died. The underboss's wife didn't show up for the funeral. Why? Because she was off on a secret island getaway with the brother-in-law of the youngest family member's bride. Even without understanding the strict world of honor and loyalty they live in, even I can see how catastrophic this looks.
Wait, Nina! People are getting quiet around us! Where did everyone go? Why are the attendants suddenly circling near our row?
I wouldn't know. See, I was not granted clearance to know what happens next.
Nina!
Good luck getting back to Ohio in one piece. Goodbye, Ian.
Wait! Tell me you're kidding! Nina!
It turns out that my husband and his affair partner were taken into custody almost immediately after the incident. From the moment they disappeared, I haven't received a single direct update. Not from him, not from anyone connected to the situation. I don't even know if they ever made it back to the country. It was like they vanished into thin air. No phone call, no letter, no message, just silence. And then out of nowhere, a divorce application arrived in the mail, already signed by my husband. There was no note of explanation, no apology, not even an attempt to justify what happened. Just his name on the line where it needed to be. Alongside the documents, I found a scribbled memo, a short line stating that he had deposited $60,000 into my bank account as compensation. That was it. It was strange, honestly. So anticlimactic that I didn't know how to feel. All that chaos, the betrayal, the humiliation, and this was how it ended? No confrontation, no real closure? Just a couple of papers and a sum of money thrown at me like hush money. And yet, despite the numbness that followed, I didn't hesitate. I went to the municipal office that same day and submitted the divorce paperwork. As far as the law was concerned, we were done, just like that. I suppose part of me should feel satisfied. I mean, I got the compensation, I got my freedom, but still, the way it all ended left a weird aftertaste, like biting into something sweet and finding it rotten on the inside. I won't lie and say it didn't hurt. There were nights I stared at the ceiling, wondering how we got here. I had shared my life with this man. I had trusted him. And yet he chose to throw it all away for a fleeting moment with someone else. Worse still, he didn't even have the courage to face me afterward. No apology, no conversation, just legal documents and a wire transfer. If anything, it made me realize just how little I meant to him in the end. But life, as they say, moves on. Speaking of moving on, Maggie, my ex-husband's younger sister, finally had her wedding about a year after everything happened. She decided to keep things simple and meaningful, opting for a quiet ceremony overseas with just the two of them. No lavish banquet, no extended guest list. Just her and her partner, committing to one another far from the mess that had unfolded here. Though we're no longer related by marriage, I still think of her fondly. Maggie was one of the few people who didn't turn away from me during the chaos. She was supportive, kind, and understanding in the ways that truly mattered. I'll always appreciate how she handled herself, and how she treated me even when she didn't have to. When I heard she had finally tied the knot, I genuinely smiled. She deserves happiness. She deserves peace. And more than anything, she deserves a life untouched by the shadow of her brother's mistakes. In the months that followed the divorce, I focused on rebuilding my life. At first, it was about survival, getting through each day without falling apart, but gradually it became about rediscovery. I started picking up hobbies I had long abandoned. I reconnected with friends I hadn't seen in years. I even took a short trip abroad just to remind myself that the world is bigger than one person's betrayal. And you know what? It helped. It really did. There's something incredibly empowering about starting from scratch. Painful, yes, terrifying at times, absolutely, but also freeing. For the first time in years, I felt like I could breathe without having to tiptoe around someone else's moods or secrets. There were no more lies, no more manipulation, no more gaslighting. Just me, and the quiet freedom of choosing what to do next without waiting for someone else's permission. As for my ex-husband, I don't know where he is now. I don't know if he ever made it back to the country or if he's still somewhere overseas, lying low and trying to figure out what to do with his life now that he's burned every bridge. And frankly, I don't care. That chapter is closed. That version of my life is over. I've learned that closure doesn't always come in the form of an apology. Sometimes it comes from within, when you stop waiting for explanations and start creating your own peace. Would I ever forget him? Maybe, but not for his sake, only for my own. Carrying resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. I refuse to give him that power. I'm at peace now, I truly am. Looking back, I can say this. What he did broke me, yes, but it also pushed me to rebuild myself stronger than I ever was. I became someone who knows her worth, someone who doesn't settle for less than honesty and respect, someone who, when faced with betrayal, chose dignity over drama, and that, in itself, is something to be proud of. I hope Maggie's wedding was everything she dreamed of. I hope she continues to thrive in her new life. As for me, I've started painting again, something I used to love before I got so lost in the responsibilities of marriage. It's amazing what you rediscover about yourself when you finally let go of what's weighing you down. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.